think she had a shower, Andy.
Like, what would you do hypothetically? Okay, run me through this scenario. What would you do if that happened? You were here on your own and you had no clothes.
Did I have the shower or like
no shower, no person here to help, and no clothes? Go.
It's just straight in the car, straight home.
Like, what else would you could just like get in the seat.
I'll clean myself.
All right, welcome to the Lead In podcast, where we talk about everything from health, wellness, business, fitness, and all of the personal things.
But before we do, we need a little disclaimer. This podcast is for education and entertainment purposes only. It is not intended for personalized medical advice. So in today's episode, we are just going to have a big catch-up episode
Having a
and
chit chat
talk about what the F we have been up
What
to.
the F has been happening. You know what?
girls
It's
have
so
been busy.
funny. There's still always something to find out. Like there's
Yeah.
still always a story to tell, even though I talk to you every day.
Always got news.
There's always news. There's always something new. Do you want to go first? What have you been like? Let's recap the last week because I feel like we have both been absolutely
I reckon this has probably been the busiest week of my life.
of me life.
Yes, of me whole life. Of my whole 31 years, this is my busiest week.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's been a really good week. I
Mhm.
went to Sydney and did the Beauty Expo, which was honestly amazing. It was so good and just so fun for the brand. It was just so nice to meet a lot of our current wholesale stockists.
Mhm.
So at the Beauty Expo, you had to have a business to be able to attend.
Okay.
So a lot of my current wholesale stockists were at the expo. So it was really
Fun.
nice to meet the girls in the flesh.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've seen them through like Zooms and product trainings and
Mm.
stuff, but actually seeing them in person, it was so nice. It's so funny when you have an online relationship and then
Totally.
you meet them in real life. You're like, wow, so nice
I
to be
know
able to
you.
connect and just get to know each other a bit more. But it was really good for just educating different beauty clinics about the product range and how it can really focus on that internal beauty. So we
Mm.
had a lot of interest. We've already had like probably close to 40 inquiries.
That's insane.
Yeah,
That
which
is
is so
incredible.
good. So I'm just really happy with how it went.
Yeah.
You could also sell your stock there, which was great. When I did the one in Hong Kong, you couldn't do that. So we actually sold enough stock to cover the whole cost of the expo.
Why were you not allowed to sell stock in Hong Kong?
I think it was just like a different type of expo. This one was more of like a medical kind of like
Okay.
hospital
Yeah.
clinical one. This one here was more beauty retail.
Yeah,
So I
okay.
feel as though just maybe like a different structure and maybe also obviously different country.
Mm.
But yeah, that was just so good to be able to like
Fun.
sell the stock there. So then people
Yeah.
can obviously try the products before they onboard it into their clinic.
Yeah.
But the expo was fun. It was just a very big weekend
Mhm.
because unorganized me drove to Sydney because I
Type big
didn't-
girly.
type big girly over here, didn't have enough time to get the stall made and then get it shipped to
Mhm.
Sydney. So I actually painted the
All for the plot.
all
You
for
need
the
to
plot.
put this in the socials because you are insane. The way everything
Oh.
just manages to work out perfect, mind you.
Oh my gosh. Honestly,
it.
the whole expo, I was just saying to Ebony, I'm like, wow, I am just freaking blessed. Like when we got there was like a car park right near the elevator. And then when we got upstairs, there was like this trolley. And I went up to the reception. I was like, oh, hey, can I take that trolley to get everything out of my car and bring it up? And she goes, I'm just going to look away and I'm just going to pretend that I didn't see you take the trolley. I was like,
I'm just gonna
okay,
close my eyes.
perfect. We start setting up the stall and I just probably hadn't eaten very well that day, probably a bit more processed food. And like my blood sugar levels can be quite sensitive if I don't eat enough protein.
Mhm.
I literally start getting the shakes. Like I'm putting the products
Oh,
up
no.
and I'm like, fuck, I'm fading. I need
Oh,
some
no.
sugar. This man randomly comes past to get something out of his backpack. He goes, do you want a lolly?
Oh.
I go, I would love a lolly.
Am I in a Disney movie?
I'm like, wow, I am just blessed.
I love that.
Yeah, so everything just flowed and it was really good. I
Yeah.
did probably feel a bit stressed before the expo because
Mm.
there was just a lot to organize with the stall. So disorganized me again, got the bits for the stall 2 days before the actual expo,
Perfect.
which meant I had 24 hours to just paint everything and get it organized. Which if I do an expo again, which I probably will do that expo again, I'll definitely do things different.
Mhm.
I'll probably just invest the money to just get the furniture delivered there on site. So then that way I'm not having to drive to Sydney
Yeah,
and
yeah.
paint everything and get it organized. But all in all, it was like such a good experience.
So good.
Yeah.
I do feel as though with these things, sometimes when you do something for the first time, you're like, I'm quite literally winging this. Let's just see
Oh,
what happens.
absolutely.
Whereas the next time you do it, you're like, know what to do, clock it.
Yeah.
I'm
literally
so much more prepared.
definition of winging it is definitely what it is.
I love
it. Yeah.
So
So yeah, I'm
good.
excited to see what happens over the next few weeks. And then before the expo as well, I was doing a lot of the wholesale training. So just pre-recording all of the slideshow presentations that I made. So then when wholesale stockists on board, they just like watch those videos to then learn about the products and then how to prescribe it in their clinic. It was just so much work before it, but definitely like really worth it, which was good.
How'd you feel after? Do you just feel like this, I did it?
Yeah, like it did feel really good. And I think because it was just such a fun day meeting all these new connections and people were just generally so interested in the brand. Like I just felt so energized. I think going into it, I was like, oh gosh, I'm going to crash and burn after this because it had been quite a busy week. But then during it, I was just like, wow, I am just feeling good and energized.
Yeah, I know. You really just were like, all right, back we go into this, into that. You really, I was surprised.
Thanks, girl.
I was a little sad, like, I didn't want to bombard you. So over the weekend, I was like, waiting for Tia to message me. We haven't voice noted in like 24 hours.
Why has she not updated me?
She must be really busy. But no, it was so, and I was talking to Jack about this, how it was just like, fuck, she just goes and you do all those little extra 1% things, like, you know, going and making such an effort to go and do this. And, you know, I think that's such a huge experience, but you're also taking your brand and your boots on the ground journalism, girl. You are in your environment and you're doing all those little extra things, which I think is just so inspirational, makes me really like motivated and want to get after it.
Thanks, girl.
So
that's
very
so
proud of you. And for it to all just be so worthwhile and successful, I'm like, of course it was going to be like nothing. Everything you touch turns to gold. It's amazing.
Thanks, babe. I think too, when you go into a situation with not having expectations, you're like, it's just an experience.
Totally.
And whether it's a good experience or a bad experience, there's a lesson in it. You're going to learn from it.
Yeah.
I think it just makes that journey of it a lot more enjoyable, because if you're kind of going in like, I need to onboard 100 new stockists and like, then you're just like, oh, you just lose that satisfaction. So I think to go in no expectations, hope for the best, and just see what happens. I does, yeah.
That's like Hong Kong, you know, for you to go all the way to Hong Kong by yourself and just put yourself out there.
Yeah.
Fucking unreal.
Babe. And I mean too, Hong Kong probably wasn't like super beneficial for the brand, but it also kind of really highlighted to me, I actually just want to focus on my Australian stockists.
Yeah.
Like, yes, it would obviously be incredible to have a distributor in Asian market. Like that is long-term goal, but I think it just really highlighted, let's just actually focus on the foundations before we kind of take that step. So rather than feeling disappointed in it, I'm like, cool, I actually got a holiday that I can claim back on tax.
Like, and like you said, there's something to take away from every experience, whereas sometimes it is just a reminder of like, oh, this is actually what I don't want to do or I want to do. So
it almost allows you to pivot in that direction.
Always having that mindset of like, I can turn this into something good or turn this into a positive experience is such a good lesson.
Yeah, I agree. But
good job, babe. Very proud of you.
Such a fun week. Me and Amy are actually also working on a postpartum ebook. So Amy's just about to have a second.
Quick quiz. How you spell lasagna? Go.
L-A-S, lasagne.
Lasagne.
God, that video is so funny. I think you just forget when you're recording things that like that is recorded.
Yeah, you're like, oh, that's on file.
I'm like, Amy, you're gonna make us seem dumb.
Literally the smartest people I know.
Oh, but yeah, I'm really excited for the ebook because Amy was saying when she had her first puppy, something that she wished she did more was prepare her freezer full of foods. Obviously, too, when you're then onto your second baby, it's probably just even more of a demand. So I'm really excited to launch the ebook. It's actually going to be a free ebook as well, which is really nice and just such a good way to just, I guess, give back to our communities and give them really yummy recipes. So we actually filmed all those recipes on the Tuesday. So I got back late Monday afternoon from Sydney straight into like the recipe filming. I'm just like, I really want to reschedule, but you were going to have the baby soon. So
got it. No time.
I just need to suck this up.
But yeah, sometimes you do. You just got to like put your big girl pants on and like knuckle down.
Yeah, I agree. And I feel so too, especially with spending time with someone like Amy. It's so enjoyable and like so fun. And the recipes are all so yummy.
Yay,
so
that's amazing.
Really excited to put the ebook together and get that launched. What else have I been doing? The kids immune product is pretty much like full swing, which is so good. And then also Whole Health is actually going to be doing a gut reset challenge soon.
Put me down for that.
Yeah,
When are you doing
so
this?
That will launch on the 14th of September.
Cool.
So really, really excited for it. What the challenge will involve is obviously the gut reset pack. So the cleanse capsules, the repair powder, and then there'll also be exercise and meal plan as well. So it'll actually be linked to the Whole Health Hub. So those workouts that we filmed together.
Yeah.
So there'll be like an exercise plan for 14 days. There'll also be a steps goal, and then there'll also be a lot of education about just how to look after your gut health.
That is so perfect. Coming into spring as well. It's such a nice time, you know, heading into summer. We all like to have fun in summer. So yeah, I think that's a really good time to implement
nice little seasonal change. Yep. And then I've also started a little broadcast channel on Whole Health. So then that way everyone that's doing the cleanse can just be in the channel, and we can all like chat about our bowel motions.
Perfect. While you're doing the cleanse, I'll be doing the clog and I'll be away.
I'll be doing the clog.
I will be away. But no, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, I'm really
what
excited.
A week. Isn't it interesting when you sit down and you talk about it and you actually relay everything you do? Like, holy moly, it's been busy.
You're like, I have been productive with a capital P.
Yeah, productive with a capital P, girl. You have
Put it on a t-shirt.
Put that on a freaking t-shirt.
Update me on you, my
Also,
darling.
speaking of t-shirts, we were like, we were laughing. We were getting ready for the pod, and Tia's like, "Why does it feel illegal to have my arms out?" And I'm like, "Why does it feel illegal to have my chest out?" We're like,
look at
boom.
how good her boobs look, by the way.
Thank you, guys. I'm wearing a bra for once. What have I been up to? Busy week at work. Take it from the top. Last weekend was so nice. I had a weekend at home with Jack. I made him build me a new bed, which
my
was
God,
just
I
so
love that. He is just such a handyman, isn't
He's
he?
the best. He's honestly the best. He built me a new bed head. I bought a new bed, the koala bed.
Oh, so comfy.
Honestly, not
Worth the
sponsored.
money.
Paid my own hard-earned cash on that thing. But koala beds, I needed a firm bed because your 30s, they
your
come
back
at you
is
hard.
just not the same.
They come at you fast, and it starts from your back.
Your lower back in
I
particular.
was like, why do I all of a sudden have a really sore back? What the hell? So we had to ditch the old bed, get a new one, and I just feel so fresh, like new bed.
Good.
It's so cute. So if you buy a koala bed, you probably would know it comes with like a little koala plush toy.
I know.
So cute. And I pulled it out. I was like, I was going to give it to the dogs. I'm like, they're going to rip this thing in a second. Like
I gave
Jet,
mine to Wilma as well. She freaking loved
they
it.
love it.
Yeah.
Jet treats it like it's his little baby. I'm like, where's your koala? And he runs out and he brings it back inside. I was like, this is so cute.
Oh my God.
So
that
cute.
is adorable.
Yeah. So
you know that
building
trend
beds,
where
that was
it's
it.
like 5 things that are worth the money? A
koala
bed.
a koala bed. So we got the new bed set up, and then I knew like last weekend was going to kind of be my last chill weekend at home before a lot's coming up. So we just reset. And then this week has been really busy. We have a new challenge coming up for Bar Body Online. So we had a shoot for that.
Yeah. That shoot looked incredible. Like I feel like every shoot that you guys do, it just levels the fuck up.
It
every
does.
time.
Truly. So Beck and
so
Haley, our
good.
brand girlies, it was funny because I had been teaching all morning. It was like 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Everyone at work is just really busy at the moment. I'm like, oh, I don't feel like doing this. Do you really want to do this? We got there and it was just like, boom, we are in the zone. And it just turned out so beautiful. Like the way they played with the lighting and the shadows, it just looks so elevated. Oh, so excited.
So good.
And the challenge is
edits as
really
well.
good.
Ooh, what
so
does the
there's 4 of us.
challenge involve?
So there's 4 of us. It's a bit of a strength mixed in with Pilates, like a more probably traditional style Pilates, which I think people are really craving at the moment. And it goes for, we've got the 2 modalities and it's a 4-week challenge, which is going to be really nice. And it's not really a challenge. It's more just like, here's a bit of structure for you for 4 weeks, which I think people really love. But yeah, it's going to be so fun.
It's almost giving the great refine.
It's giving the great refine, which we'll get into.
Em hasn't been locked in. She's just been refining.
She's been refining because I don't have a lock in me right now. So we did that and it turned out really beautiful. And then I went to yoga after, which was really nice. I'm really trying to just like
settle
calm
the
my
nervous
shit.
system. Yeah.
And Jack came with me, which is really nice.
Cute. What type of yoga was it?
It was a yin yoga
that's my favorite.
with Fee, and it was just heaven.
So good.
Like, yes, I want to be in child's pose for 3 minutes. Yes, I want to lay down.
Absolutely.
It was really nice. And then at the moment, we are in the process of looking at all of our courses and getting all of them accredited through AusActive, which is a really huge step for us to just, I guess, have a bit more weight behind our courses and, have accreditation across, into the US market and into the UK and things like that, which is really exciting.
Cool.
But just
exciting.
going back through the course with a fine tooth comb and just adding bits and pieces that will bring us to that standard, which has been big. A lot of brain work. I'm not very good at like concentrating on one thing. I'm like, put something in my hand and get me to do things. I'm more of a hands-on girly.
Sometimes too, if me and Katie at work are reading through things and then I'm like, oh, just ask her like a question. She's like, did you not read the email? She's answered that. And I'm like, no, I didn't read it. I don't read.
You know what? I think it was well, what's the girl from Do You Fucking Mind podcast?
Oh, Alexis Fernandez.
I saw her
She's cool.
post something about the new people who are going to be successful are the people who can pay attention. I was like, that's so true.
Oh.
Like if you can pay attention and like concentrate, you will do well. Because
that's actually so true.
the amount of times I've read something, I was like, oh, cool. Actually, none of that absorbed. Got to go back and read it again. So I think, it's been a good lesson to just like focus on something and pay attention. So yes, that has been really fun. Well, not fun, but just like I'm excited.
Stimulating.
I'm excited for what's to come. And then on top of that, going to Miami in 3 weeks.
God, how exciting.
Going to Miami for the Pilates Journal Expo, which I'm so excited. Like I'm just nerding out in my field of work. I'm just like, this is going to be so fun. I get to meet all of like the US big dogs, which would be so sick.
I just can't wait to see all like the setups for the expo as well.
You should see our booth.
I was going to say American expos are like
big,
insane. Like I was doing some TikTok stalking when I was doing my expo stuff, and I'm like, even though my stall looked like a market stall, it would do for now. But it was impressive.
I'm really excited. We've got little uniforms, which the Upside, we've collabed with the Upside, duh. But we've got little uniforms.
I was going to say, run me through the uniform. What
we've got
like
burgundy pants.
Oh, gorge. Love burgundy at the moment.
Just a really cute little chic outfit. And then we've got a beautiful setup. So we've hired beautiful furniture. We've got a booth. We've got bar body caps and everything. It's just really luxe and I'm so excited.
Oh, my God,
I'm so pumped.
That's so
and I'm teaching a workshop, which I'm really excited. A bit nervous for.
At the expo, you're doing a workshop.
I know.
Sis. Oh my God, I'm so freaking I was like, I don't know. I did not know this. Wow, that's my friend.
So I'm doing a workshop. Babe, on top of that, I'm also speaking on a panel.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like, what?
Are you freaking kidding? You should be so
I'm really excited. I feel very proud of myself. I feel really excited. I'm very prepared. I feel ready.
20-year-old you would actually be screaming.
I just cannot believe it.
You should take photos of yourself when you're up on that panel and then find those old photos of yourself. And you know that trend of like, what do you mean we get to speak on a panel in America?
I can't.
Like,
so I've been laughing about it because my only visual concept of like an expo, have you seen the mockumentary or movie called Kenny?
No.
Have you seen Kenny? Oh my God, you're all too young.
I'm not that much younger than you, Queen.
Yeah, I know. Well, we just had watched it recently because it's so funny. It's this comedian and he'd been on a podcast recently. I'm like, oh my God, Kenny.
Yeah.
And he makes this documentary about this guy who is he does waste removal. So he does portaloos and stuff. Like he deals with poo.
Why does that word say illegal to say?
He literally goes around and picks up dunnies and like empties them, right?
Yeah.
That's his whole thing. His company sends him to the poo convention in like Nashville in America. So he goes to like this massive poo expo and they're like, or how they're all like high-tech toilets and like poo truck removalists and stuff. I was like, I'm Kenny.
You were definitely not Kenny Queen. You were way cooler than Kenny.
I was like, I'm going to the poo convention. It's only funny if you've seen Kenny probably, so go watch Kenny.
Whenever I hear about the expo, I don't know if you remember that ad when we were younger where it's like, see you at the expo. And it's fantabulous.
Should I do that?
I was like voice messaging one of my wholesale stockers that was going to be there. I'm like, anyway, see you at the expo. And I'm like,
see you at the expo. I'll make a really cheesy ad.
So good.
But I'm really excited because we're doing that. And then we have a few days extra after because I'm going with Talis, one of our sales girls.
Yeah.
And we get to go try some studios over there. I was like, what do you mean this is my job? What do you mean?
So exciting.
So
What
exciting.
studios have you got lined up?
So we have a couple of, which I don't know why they want to do hot mat over there. It's like literally 30 degrees and hot. But we're going to a few hot mat studios, a couple of reformer studios, because the idea and the aim is that we can make some really good connections with the US market and hopefully take our teacher training over there, which is going to be really
Breaking
fun.
into US market
Huge.
is just incredible.
So a lot of weight on my shoulders. I feel like I'm, going over to Rep Bar Body, which hopefully I do well.
No better representative, babe. You're amazing.
Yeah, so excited. But I'm going to go to Mexico after. So excited for that.
And I'm flying over and meeting her.
I was like, so can Whole Health take you? It's a very long way to go. So I'm going to duck over to Mexico for 5 days and just D&D. I'm just so excited to take a bit of time. I know we've been like harping on how busy we've been and exciting and fun it is, but I also do find you can get a little bit stuck in that overproductive, busy lifestyle that you don't have any space to just be and be creative and reset. So definitely not glamorizing the grind. Sometimes you have to do it, but I'm very excited to just have a few days of just full relaxation.
So good. I don't know if you find this, but when I have a holiday like that, I just feel so much more creative and just so much more inspired afterwards. There's just something so fun about being on a plane, having no phone reception, going through your camera roll, deleting stuff, making videos. Like it's honestly like iconic.
Fun. Okay, I love the airport.
Oh, so do I.
I love the airport.
Yeah, delayed, don't even mind.
Don't worry about it. I'll go shopping.
I'm happy to sit still.
I love putting a little outfit together. I was literally yesterday, I was like, should I start packing? I mean, girl, it's 3 weeks away. You don't need to start packing. But I just love it. I love my little suitcases. I love curating outfits. I mean, you've seen the Pinterest board.
Yes, I've seen Em's putting all of her outfits together. It's quite impressive,
really
especially for a type B girlie.
Yeah.
She's giving type A organized.
I can lock into type A if it's something I'm passionate about. But
if it's
I just
outfits
love
on a holiday,
it.
I'm type A.
I'll just walk through the airport. I was like, nothing matters. Time is not real
What is
here.
your airport outfit? Run us through it.
It's always like a chic little tracky set, probably some from the upside, duh.
Cute.
And then I just feel like it's the headphones on. It's mysterious. It's like,
It's
am I someone's
mysterious.
crush? But historically,
Where am
every
I
time I'm at the airport,
going?
I'm usually my ugliest because like I remember coming back from Jakarta.
The girls are
This time
laughing.
last year, Maya and I went to Jakarta. It was a journey. It was an experience.
It was character building.
Girl, I got Bali belly on the way to the airport in Jakarta. So I hadn't even started my journey yet. I started going like.
You got it on the plane, do you reckon?
So the whole time we were in Jakarta, good, no dramas, didn't get sick. Thank God, because I was teacher training over there. I'm the only person there. I was like, Maya, you're going to have to step in. Make it up.
Maya's like little dip, little lift. Just little lift.
Girls, just lift your leg. So I was fine. We're there for a week. The last day, because we were at a really nice studio. It had really good facilities. They had a Dyson Airwrap. I was like, well, I'm going to air wrap my hair for the plane. Of course I am. Had a shower, water in my mouth.
Oh no.
Dumb.
Little drink in the shower.
I didn't mean to. I was like, it was like that scene from the.
You're like trying to like make yourself vomit.
It's like the scene from freaking the Sex and the City movie where Charlotte is in Mexico and she's like having a shower and she puts water in her mouth. She's like, and she runs back.
We've all been.
I was Charlotte. So I didn't even really think about it. Then we went for dinner and then we're driving to the airport. And I was like, I don't feel so good. I don't feel right.
I am feeling funny.
I do feel good. I was like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're fine.
It's all in your head.
We get to the check-in. It's so long. And I'm like, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. It's the beginning. And I remember just being like hunched over my suitcase. We get through the line and then we get checked in. We're waiting to get on the plane. It's like midnight. I'm laying on the chairs, like absolutely just in a shambles. Get onto the plane. I'm like laying on top of Maya, like across the seats. I'm just like, this is
You're man down.
I am man down. Throw me out of this freaking plane. Oh, it was, and she was just like, and then I proceed to go grey, like a corpse. I was so unwell.
Your soul has left your body.
My soul gone. She stayed in Jakarta. So I'm so unwell. Then it starts happening. I'm like, okay, yep, cool. I have
Dieta.
Bali belly on the plane. 8-hour
And
flight.
wait, were you on one of those planes where there's only a toilet at the back of the plane?
I don't really remember.
You don't remember.
I
You're
don't
like,
remember.
it's all
I
a
was like,
blur.
that was my least of my worries. So we get to Sydney. We not only have to get back to the Gold Coast. So I'm in the international airport. I was like, I wonder whose crush I am. Literally look like death warmed up. So unwell, just so like hunched over my suitcase, like fully booked. And then we have to get from Sydney back to the Gold Coast. So I'm on another plane. I was like, all right, just where does it end?
You're like, I'm sleeping over in Sydney for the night.
Get to Sydney, get to the Gold Coast. Got to drive back to Byron.
Oh,
I'm
you're
on the
like,
highway. I'm just like,
I'm not going to make it.
And I remember getting home and Jack he's the best, but he's also like not super, he doesn't like looking up to sick people. He's just like,
Intolerant.
figure that
or
one out
he's
your
just
own.
like,
He's like, I'm a bounce. I get home, I get out of my car and he's like, what do you need? Like, how can I help? He was like, I was like, am I dying?
oh my God, your alarm must look.
It was really bad. It was so unwell. So just having Bali belly is bad enough, but having Bali belly in transit, don't recommend.
Oh my God. Honestly,
So anyway, I don't really remember what we were talking
awful.
about before that, but
Yeah, we
oh,
digress.
airport outfits.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyway, probably a chic little tracky set because
Yeah.
I just need to be comfy
and
but
warm.
cute and
I
warm.
feel like planes are so cold.
Yeah, feet need to be warm.
Yeah.
Gotta have my Kindle. I'm on the hunt for a good neck pillow because I've lost my other one.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can sleep on planes.
Yes.
Like I'm like a little baby. Rock me to sleep. I'll sleep anywhere.
I remember when I was wearing my Garmin watch and I actually got a whole row to myself when I was flying to Vietnam.
That's
I'm
the poor
wow,
man's business class.
So good. And I got a sleep score of 80 on the plane.
Clock it.
I'm like, wow, I feel fresh.
Wow. First one's in the history of the
quite
earth to be
impressive.
getting a good sleep score. Wow, that's amazing.
Oh.
Well, I've got some good Let Me Sleep, so I will be
They're great.
pumping
Because
some
they've got
melatonin.
melatonin. Yeah, they're great.
It's
I
quite a
love
transit to
melatonin.
Miami. I have to go. It's about
How
20
long
hours
Oh, wow.
because I'm going Ballina to Sydney, Sydney to Dallas, Dallas to Miami.
Yeah, wow, that's a big flight. What is the from Sydney to Dallas? How many hours?
15, I think.
Oh wow.
And then I got to get on another plane
Pack
by one.
snacks.
Oh my God.
You should make one
So-
of those like tackle boxes of like snack foods. Have you seen those?
No.
Yeah,
Like a
when
bento
people-
box?
Yeah. But they must go get like either bead boxes or like tackle boxes.
Smart.
And then they put all their snacks in it, and it's like what I'm eating on the plane. I love.
Okay, I will
love
be doing
watching
that.
those.
I'll
They're so
vlog
good
it for y'all.
Yeah, we need that.
Yeah, because I have raw dogged a plane, so I'm just gonna eat the plane food.
Yeah,
it's so bad.
I
Full of
actually
bad.
always get a bag of beef jerky at the airport.
Mm.
And that is just so good.
Beef
for the
jerky is
plane.
good.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
obviously you're going to get all your protein in and less inclined to feel like you want the plane food.
Mm.
But you can actually take like food on the plane.
Yeah.
Like obviously you just can't take it into the country when you get there.
Yeah, so I definitely need good snacks.
Yum.
Read my book.
A good neck pillow.
Good neck pillow.
Love that.
But yeah,
and then
I'm
tell us
excited.
about your accommodation in Mexico.
Oh, I just booked my comm yesterday. So
Did you book it on your laptop? Because I personally
Yeah.
feel as though I can't
Girl,
book
I'm a
either
millennial.
expensive things or like anything that has to do with dates on my phone. I'm
Anything
like, this is a laptop
serious.
purchase.
I love buying stuff on my phone if it's like fun clothes. But if I'm
Yeah.
booking something that requires my full business name, I'm gonna have to get my laptop out. I can't be risking that.
Yeah, it's way too risky.
So yes, I booked my comm yesterday. It's so nice. I'm on the beach view. I just can't wait. I just can't wait to be
So
plonked.
good.
I've been cold all year.
You actually have, because you were in Canada
Never been colder.
and then you were in Japan.
yeah,
You have had probably 8 months of
never
winter.
been more pale in my life. Although this is obviously a fake tan.
How funny is this? This morning, me and Em were both saying how we fake tan last night, and we both slept in our tans on
Yeah,
accident.
1
I
hour
was
express tan. I'm
"Oopsies."
like, shit.
What tan do you use?
I used the Bondi Sands Aero.
So good.
Yeah, it's not like everyone is kind of shading Bondi Sands, but I'm like, I
Yeah.
love it.
You're like, it's great.
good.
I actually at the expo met the lady that owns Bella Bronze, and she actually gave me some of her tanning stuff, and I used that. I loved it.
Bella Bronze. I do hear all about that.
It was really good. She was
Mm.
such a cool chick too. You know how you just like
Cool.
meet someone and you're
You're
like,
like,
I want to be your friend.
I want to be your friend.
Yeah,
Love
she was just like
that.
really fun.
Fun.
Yeah.
other than that, that's kind of a little catch up. That's literally been my week.
Yeah.
So maybe we should do these more often. Just
Yeah, I love these.
we'll catch up.
Girls will have to let us know if you're actually interested in
Yeah, they're
what
like,
is
we
happening in
couldn't
our
give a
lives.
shit. We know. What are you leaning into this week?
Oh, wow. What am I leaning into this week? I am leaning into EFT tapping, which is a little bit niche and a little bit random. Have you heard of it?
Is this when you get stressed and you go,
Yes. So when I was at uni, I actually used to live with a girl, Steph Flockhart, her name is, and she was an acupuncturist. Anyway, she's moved over to America, but unfortunately her qualification for acupuncture didn't carry over.
oh,
So she's pivoted and she actually does a lot of these beauty rituals, EFT tapping, and nervous system regulations.
oh.
And she's created this online platform called Mode the Method.
Mhm.
And she actually gave me a free login to it. And I hadn't been very good at using it, but the last probably like 2 months, I'm going to say, I actually do it every single night before bed.
Oh my God.
Or I do it when I'm in the sauna. I just set my laptop outside and just follow along. And
Yeah.
she's got all these different EFT tapping videos and you speak stuff out loud. So the first few times you do it, it kind of feels a little bit funny, but then it feels better, obviously, as you've started to do it. But I just find it's made the biggest difference to my nervous system, especially too when I'm going through these seasons where I'm a lot busier than what I like to be. Like at the moment, I kind of feel like I'm chasing tail, like I'm doing a lot bigger days. I'm kind of not able to walk Wilma for as long in the mornings. I need to get to work, so I got to get stuff done. And
Yeah.
I'm just feeling a little bit burnt out. I feel as though those practices make me feel really good.
Wow, that's so
Yeah.
interesting. I want
I'll
to give this a go.
I'll show you tonight. We're
Yeah.
having a little sleepover
Oh, we're having a
tonight,
sleepover.
guys.
The podcast weekend. Love that.
Yeah. What are you leaning into?
What am I leaning into? I think just taking better care of my body. So the new bed was stemmed from like having a sore back, and
Yeah.
I have a good physio I've been seeing in Lennox. Oh my God. So I don't know if you've ever had like your hip flexors treated, like trigger point, because I've got a bit of issues with the joint in my rib to spine joint. And he's like, oh, this whole right side is quite tight. You tie it down through your lumbar, down into your hip flexors. He's like, do you mind if I just get in and do a bit of treatment on your deep hip flexor? I was like, oh, no. If you've ever had this, it's so painful. I saw the light. Like the whole room was going white. I was like, all right, this is me levitating to the heavens because it's so painful. He like got his hand in, like into the inside of your hip and just like digs in, and it's like the most guttural pain. Like it's so
You're like it's worse than
painful.
labor.
Well, probably. Yeah, that was brutal. He really just rocked my.
Do you feel good afterwards though?
Not
really.
It's not great. It was pretty painful, but yeah, I was like, I'm just like pushing myself, so I need to make sure that I am doing like those little things to take care of myself. So leaning into a bit more like
Self-care.
body adjustments, just
Yeah.
taking care of the thing. It's making me money. So
Yeah, I love that.
gotta,
Babe.
like,
It makes
put
a
back
big
in.
difference, doesn't it? I mean, I feel like I love just like going and getting a massage and just actually putting that time into, or going and getting a facial where they're just like literally rubbing your face. You're like, God, I
So
feel like a new
nice.
person afterwards. That was so worth my money.
I love getting my hair done and just the massage on your head.
So nice.
I was like,
My
what are
sister
we? Are we
actually
married
used to
now?
be-
Because
we
I love
married.
you.
You're like, I freaking love you. My sister used to be a hairdresser, so whenever I used to go get my hair done, I never got the special treatment. Half the time she'd be like mucking around and putting the water down my back.
Like,
I'm
no,
like,
this is
this
not
is not
the
it. Like,
deal.
do the massage part. She's like, well, you're not paying for it, so no. I'm like,
Ripped off. Not worth it.
Oh,
The free
definitely not.
treatment's not worth it.
yeah, I'll pay you $200 to rub my head.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Well, thanks for listening, girls.
Good little recap.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to us, team. And don't forget to follow us on Spotify, follow us on
Join
Apple.
the broadcast channel because we
We
have
have a
freaking
broadcast.
Actually, let's quickly recap what the podcast has achieved this week, babe.
Oh, yeah, we kind of brushed past that. Well, we've celebrated, but
Yeah, we celebrated. We celebrated in a text message. We should actually go out for a little margarita tonight, or maybe
Yes.
some chalky cake. But we have got
Don't tell me twice.
10,000 listens. We have got 500 followers.
Yay.
And we have got 1,000 followers on Instagram, which means we have finally freaking unlocked our broadcast channel.
And that we were just having this chat offline, how excited we are about that. I'm sure there's so many podcasts that we clock 10,000 listens in an hour. I'm like, we are not comparing ourselves to anyone but ourselves. And I think to
Yeah.
know 2 months ago we didn't have a podcast, to think that more than one person is listening is crazy
know,
to
it's
us. It's
so nice. So we're
exciting.
grateful for all of you girlies for following along,
Love
and
ya.
listening, and supporting.
All right.
I
Thanks,
still can't
guys.
do that.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Next 10,000, we'll get there. All right. Bye.